Hey YouTube, SS.Raptor here, and I am doing a little Let's Play thing with the Minecraft mod pack that is on the Feed the Beast launcher. So let's get into this and let's see what I get. And pray it's something good. I was doing want the custom mod pack that I was making, but or I was trying to, and the pack just kept on failing and it sucked. And I'm loading a world. And come on. We've got pigs, we got trees, we got, ooh, niceness. What kind of biome am I in? I'm in extreme hill. Well, this is extreme hills. What biome is this? Woodland. That's good. It's a woodland biome. Alright, so let's start punching the trees, punching the piggies, and punching everything. You know, punch everything. And I get wood. So I'll be back actually once I'm done punching all these trees and getting done with all this boring parts and get to when I can actually do some more interesting things. Alright YouTube, I am back and I think I have figured out where I am gonna set up my first little home thing, and ooh, that's a hive. Oh, this has actually bees in it. Yes! I almost forgot about that. I'm like, that's a hive. Let me just replant some of these trees so I can get some wood growing when I'm making my house. Looks like one's already grown. Grown. That's grown. Grown is the plural form of is grow. And it's part of the form of grow. I've got like 2 sacks of wood, bunch of flowers, some seeds, some mushrooms, bunch of sugarcane. And I just on my way here spawns like off, and ooh, it's a present. That is cool. But yeah, spawns off in that direction somewhat, so just gonna say make a stack of wooden planks. And what was that? Oh well. This guy's going crazy on me. So let's figure out how I want to build this house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, huh? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should work. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. On something like this. I think this is a suitable size for a decent sized house. That tree's gonna go away. And I'm just gonna build off this house somewhat by. Then I have to wait till sunrise because I don't have a bed and I can't survive too long without beds or sunrise because monsters love to eat my guts. I don't have a sword yet. I'm sad. I don't have a sword. Let me think. How am I gonna do this? I need more wood. And I wish it said inventory tweaks. That looks somewhat good. So I'll be right back once I'm done building this house. Hey YouTube, I am back and I just got done building the house. I did a lot of mining. So just gonna lighten up the house with some quartz here. We've got some quartz. See some pretty lights. Now I'm just gonna cobble. Let's make. Actually, I'm gonna want to make 3 furnaces in total. One. Alright, so we've got a slag furnace, normal furnace, and these are gonna be the starts of everything else. So, Basically, the normal furnace will take care of ores like crude oil can just go away. I don't know why I even have that in there. It's going on with my other stuff, and let me make some torches, which I'm out of. There you go. I think the center point is like here. Yeah. That's good. Alright, so now we have a pretty bright house, and so what the furnace here does, it's not your ores and stuff. Diamonds, iron, sapphires, apatite, lapis, zirconium, sapphires, redstone, quartz, and cobble can all go away. Then you're gonna need that. You can go away. And these tracks, which I found. Alright. So like the lead ore, I can go through the uses of lead, and I can do basically anything I can use a slag furnace for, like redstone ore. I always get like 5 and maybe some more out of it. I can get possibly more iron through this whole thing, and ooh. Yeah, so I can get more I can get, if I put silver in there, I get lead. So let's first put in my gold, because I need to get a good amount of that gold going. And with my iron, you always need a lot of iron to get some more of this industrial materials going. So that's why I've got like a stack and more of. And we've got these kind of interesting ores. We got some silver. We've got tin. Alright, so weird ores. Lead. Iron's normal. Copper's normal. These are all normal ores, which I could really get more in. Hello, person. We got Baltics and Furious ore, which I am just going to show you the uses here. Baltics ore, I believe, is added in Greg Tech, which I can get Baltic dust, which gives you all this chemical stuff, and aluminum dust. And then there's yeah, I get Baltic dust and aluminum dust no matter how I do it, except if I macerate it, then I get Baltic dust. But what I can do with aluminum dust is, I believe the block of aluminum or aluminium is actually from Zycraft, or could be from another one. But you get solidite, or I can get all this stuff. So I'm like, you get all these different ores with Greg Tech, and you get all this stuff. I mean, I can even do this thing. Tiny pile. I got a lot of stuff with that, and I've got so far like 14 of this. Now the Furious ore, I get nickel. I don't know how, but I get. This is the interesting thing. I can get nickel, which I'm assuming is from one mod, and the uses of nickel are pretty. I get nickel dust. That's it. I get nickel dust, and the uses of nickel dust are to get other dusts. But as I was going through with the Furious ore, is I either get nickel or get pulverized Furious dust, which, as you probably guessed, would give me would give me nickel. It gives me nickel or Furious ingots, and I can get things with like other things, but let's go to the uses of Furious ingots. I get nickel. So Furious and nickel are the same thing, except they're weird. And I'm getting text messages like crazy. Another thing that's kind of cool about the Furious ore is that I can also get pulverized shiny dust. Now the uses of pulverized shiny dust gives me platinum or a shiny ingot. So I get platinum, which can be platinum, or I get a shiny ingot, which can be turned into platinum, or can be used in these Greg Tech computer stuff and give me platinum. So that's kind of interesting if things that I can get, and I'm probably, yeah, I've got a good amount of gold going here. See, as you can see, I already have like 28 gold, which is pretty insane. I should probably grab another tree, which should be, this should be one that's already grown outside. I should have also probably only brought one axe with me instead of two down into the mines. As you can see, I did put a waypoint. I went basically down into a cave and wandered around to aimlessly for quite some time. So I'm just gonna go in there and grab my little chest, which are Christmas presents, because Christmas is technically tomorrow, and that is cool. It changes from red to green. So I put in all my ores. Is all except for the cobble. Cobble's not an ore. You're an ore, technically. Alright, so gold's almost done. I'm gonna probably, inside the slag furnace, I'm gonna probably take silver. Alright, so silver, lead. Lead I think has to go into the furnace, but Baltics is going to be saving. Same thing. Tin is going in with silver. Moissanite is there. Copper's going, and iron and furious is saying. So these are all going in there. My lead I can actually cook up because I don't think I can put those in a slag furnace. So there we go. But I believe what I'm also going to do is start with some other mods, you know, get some cool stuff going. But I do like the, oh yeah, there is so much stuff in here, it's not even funny. I've got a little bit of everything when I was down there, so we're going to figure out what I cannot do. I found some marble, wasn't able to bring it up because I found better things like diamonds. Can't really do anything in there for now, but I think I know what I want to do is I want to get a Okay, so we do have that, but oh, they're called elves, aren't they? What is this? A Kelvin drop? I want. All right, ELF. There you go. I want an elf. I think I need a chunk loading. Alright, so I got the chicken chunks, which are 2 diamonds, a book, and obsidian. Can't do that. How about world anchor, which I know also works. 2 diamonds, ender pearl, obsidian. I can't do anything with obsidian. Give me something easier to work with. Alright, there's a chunk loading module for this and for this guy. Okay, ender pearl, iron, reinforced metal, and simple PCB. Okay. Advanced PCB, I can do that. Reinforced metal, which is in a powered furnace. Or can smelt stabilized metal. Oh, wow. Refined hardeners. Raw. Okay, that is a lot of stuff to even get the chunk loading add-on. First these carts. There's a spot loader, which I should probably get. Oh well. Yeah, I don't have enough diamonds. I only have 2. But I do have a bunch of things here, which can, I believe, in some mods be used like sapphires compared to diamonds. They have almost the exact same stats. I think emeralds might. Yeah, emeralds and sapphires are the same. Those are all the same there. It's all the same. I thought you guys had some fancy things to YouTube, but oh well. Okay, so my gold is done, and as you notice, I started with like 30 something. I got a little bit extra. And my lead is also done, so I got 3 lead. That's not what I wanted, but oh well. think I'm gonna go with iron first and then tin. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We've got this, we've got this, we got this. Ooh. So I think what I want to do is I want to look at the uses of my sapphire. I can get sapphire dust, blocks of sapphire, sapphire pickaxes, lapachon crystals out of sapphires. Ooh, what else is in here? Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do now. And I think it's the same thing with rubies and those. Quartz have no actual functional purpose at all. They just look kind of cool. I mean, I can do this and add more quartz to that. And make it look like a star. Maybe put a star on top of a Christmas tree or something. But that is pretty cool. Apatite. Not going to worry about apatite, lapis, zirconium. I think actually green sapphires, or emeralds in this case. What is the purpose of you? Green sapphire dust. To turn into green sapphire and dark ashes. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Let's see what another might be like actually one different recipe. And I think it's because I can use that to make a sonic screwdriver. That's pretty fancy. I want like a fancy drill, but I don't have enough diamonds. Oh, actually, I should make that fancy drill. Oh no, I can't make the fancy drill because I don't have fancy things. I want fancy things so I can make fancy things. That's the confusing part. I want fancy things to make fancy things. Make fancy things. Ooh. No. Let's not grind up my diamonds because I don't want that. And there is a lot of things. It's kind of insane that all this stuff that's in here. It's hard to fathom like where I should even start. Petroleum generator, huh? It's not too expensive. And that's all Miss Peripherals. There's forestry, which is always a nice thing to start with. Buildcraft is also fun. Detector explosive, that's always fun. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking I should start off with some factorization because I believe I have the most of that stuff. Not really, I have a lot of iron. So let's figure out what all my uses of iron are. Alright, so I can turn that into refined iron, pulverized iron, iron chest plate. Ooh, electric motor for what? Steel frame. Okay. What are the uses of a steel frame? Okay, you don't want to tell me? I'm thinking these carts. Yep, we've got, oh wow, Zirconium or Zycraft. Miner's backpack and infuser. We've got alveoli fans, rain tanks. That I can actually probably make, but I don't see a reason why to make a rain tank. Because iron's used by everything. It's not even funny. I mean, I can... Alright. It literally is used by everything. Like, if you think I'm joking, I am not. It is used by everything from vanilla to... basically vanilla on. I mean... you can't really get away from this. There's the exo thingamablobber, the craft. I can make magnets, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do something with iron nuggets. I don't know why or how. I can make a mining well, combustion engines, I can make... Alright, I think I see what I want to do now. Ooh, Okay, yeah, I can do that. Alright. So that's how you make a water tank. Never do that. Never have done water tanks. Sewing machines, red power stuff here. I mean, this is stuff. Ooh, what are you? Voltage transformer, and you're, I'm guessing, in the Sortron. Assembler. This is some magic stuff here. Okay. Alright. I think I figured out what I want to set up first, and that's probably some Buildcraft stuff. So if I can get to the Buildcraft kind of section-y thing here. First thing I like doing in Buildcraft is setting up probably some sort of way to get the power, or a power generation kind of system. And I am going to need a lot more diamonds than I have. So I'm going to have to go back down there, get countless more. But let's grab a mining well. I think this is you. Yes. This guy. Because I can make this one. I need a little bit more, not iron, because I've got a good amount of iron. But I need more wood. Good thing I planted all these trees out here. I think I'm going to set up a mining well, and then I'm going to probably call the episode quits, because I think we're somewhat close. And I think I should. Because I can set up the mining well, I just cut out a lot of stuff, and mining wells, they're kind of interesting. Or they're kind of fun, actually, so. I'm going to want some sand, so let's grab some of that. Where's there some sand? I do want to check out whatever that thing is over there. We got this big tree, which I don't like. I don't like big trees. And here's part of Traincraft, I believe. It's a mod I have no idea what it's about. But I know when I mess with it, I'm gonna know a little less about it than I do now. Alright, so let's grab one piece of coal. Because I'm gonna need that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up probably the first. When I set up, I'm gonna set it right outside the store. So first things first, I'm gonna need a gear, which is gonna be a wooden gear that turns into. I want you out of there. Stop right-clicking with that. Stone. Yep, there we go. And I know I picked up redstone, I think, while I was down there. Yes, I did. Alright, perfect. So I can do this. So we got the stone gear, which is going to turn into the iron gear, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. For the mining well, you need it. Yep, iron gear. One piece of redstone and an iron pickaxe, which I can easily make. So just so I can figure out making this, I might actually want to make a couple more just so I can have like a little platform, and that is a good amount of iron there. So we have the mining well here, and what I'm going to also do here is turn these into wood to make the first Buildcraft engine of this series, which is hopefully I can make about 3, let's go 4 of them. So 4 of those require about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So something like this. About 4 wood gears. I need more wood still. And I do need sand as well, so I'm going to grab wood and sand. I wish I had more stuff, but I'm not. Oh, I'm never prepared. What are we talking about? I don't prepare for anything. And mostly because I was thinking about the mining well off the top of my head, but that's beside the point. I need at least 4 pieces of glass for this. And then as the mining well would finish in one spot, I can have it move over to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. That has 2 pieces of glass, that has 5, and that is a piece of coal for me. And that is almost all that coal I got mining. Alright, let's see if I can just grab 4 and then I'll have the rest of it smelt, because I have 4 pistons. Oh wait, that I can only make 2. Okay, now I need more wood. I need more wood. Oh well. Let's figure out how much I actually need. Okay, so we got this. So we need just enough wood for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's for 3. Oh no, that's for 4. So I can turn the rest of these into sticks. See, I'm smart. I can do somewhat math. Alright, so 4 redstone engines, a mining well, and what is going to come from this lonely piece of glass is some cobblestone structure pipes. So, as you can probably guess from this little thing, is I'm going to be placing this here. Mining well like this. Redstone engines like so. I think I made 1 extra. And then levers. So this guy is gonna actually mine down and deposit everything it has into the adjacent chest. And as these redstone engines heat up, they're gonna make the mining well go faster. And the more stuff I collect along the way, I can have it do whatever I want. I'm thinking just keeping it going in a straight path. And clear out a good area. But these guys here it is a slow process. Because I'm just doing, this is like tier 0.0 -5. This is tier -5 here. If you want a tier -5 way to get resources, this is it. Tier 1 is you go in the mine itself. This is a tier -5. And that there annoys me. So I kind of want to see this thing go actually down, but then it's going to take a while. Up there we go. Okay, so it is going to start mining. Once it mines up this block here, we'll see it, and we can also collect these things here. And any, again, material it finds along this path, however I have this guy go, it will collect it. And I have an idea of a way to make this thing pretty cool. And it involves bettering it. I need this thing to go faster than 3 redstone engines. If I had a 4th one. Ooh, I can not do that because I don't have a stick. But you give me stick. Give me a stick. Give me a stick tree. But I think I know what I want to do. Just to make this thing go slightly faster. Not really faster, but faster. Because we already have 4 redstone engines, and it annoys me that it's so slow. And I should have only made 1. Okay, so it does have some process, but not really any. This will slowly gather materials while I do nothing. While I'm probably AFKing or something. I don't know. However I choose, it will give me materials. And there we go. We got doors, we've got this, we got this. We've got a steady supply of dirt. And we are going to need more cobble. And glass and stuff. So, but this has been SS.Raptor. This has been part 1 of my, what is this, Minecraft let's play kind of thing, you know. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, or give me suggestions on how you think I should improve this. So this has been SS.Raptor signing off on episode 1, and I'll see you guys later and have a Merry Christmas.